We've also reached Tammy Cook-Searson. She is chief of Ronge Indian Band, where a general evacuation order has been issued. She's in Ronge. So, Chief Cook-Searson, I understand you're not evacuating, but you're staying behind. Why is that, and what are you going to be doing?
Well, we're just staying behind because we do still have people in the community. So right now, we've evacuated the majority of the people in the community. We don't know exactly how many yet, but we do have a mandatory evacuation in order north of the Montreal River because the fire did reach the airport, which is about 6 kilometers from where I live. So it's reached the airport, and the airport is on the north side of the communities, the 3 communities. So there's Ronge, town of Ronge, and then our communities, the band communities, and also the village of Ronge. So the fire is at the airport, which is the north end of the town. But today the forecasted winds are coming in from the north. So it's not going to be very good conditions. So the weather is not in our favor today, or the winds are not in our favor today. So what the fire crews are going to be doing is they're going to be working from the lines that they've made. So they've made cat lines from there, and then putting out hot spots as they come up. But there are a lot of extra resources in the community that are helping. And last night we did evacuate 24 buses from here. So the last bus left at 12:50 a.m. So we had 1,128 people that left on buses.
So what are your biggest concerns right now? You say that the fire has reached the airport. I guess that's a concern because that's a quick way in and out.
Yeah.
Tell me more about your concerns about the fire reaching your community.
Yeah, so it's a huge concern for all of us. So there's essential people that are left in the community, and of course there's some people that haven't left the community yet. So if the winds cause us more trouble, then we're going to have to move more people. So we've set up again at the Jonas Roberts Memorial Community Center for those people that aren't able to get transportation south. And then we've also set up for people to get fuel, to get their own vehicles. So we had tons, I don't even know how many private vehicles that left the community yesterday, so we're unable to have that count right now. So last night when the fire was just coming close to the airport there, we didn't have, we had everybody at the JR Hall, and we're just trying to get everybody out as safely and just out of the community. But people were very good. They were very cooperative, so we're able to move that many people out of the community. And there were so many volunteers that were helping us too. And it was just nice to see all the communities coming together and being able to move that many people. So, and we did have 24 buses leave the community.
And Chief, you could have to leave if the situation gets too dangerous. So how many people are still in the community, and how fast will you be able to get out of there if you have to?
Yeah, it's hard to say right now. There's quite a few essential people that are still in the community. So when it comes down to it, there's actually only a few people from the Ronge band that will be allowed to stay. So we all have identification on us that says that, yeah, you're one of the essential people that's going to stay. And then same with Town of Ronge and same with Village of Ronge. Everybody else, if it becomes mandatory, has to be out of the community.
How would you describe how the firefighting response has been to try to tackle these wildfires?
Well, of course, we need more resources. So I believe there's been military that's been called in to come and help, and there's lots of other people that are helping in the community. So it's not just the 3 communities here in Ronge, because Ronge Indian Band also has we have 6 separate communities, and Ronge is one of them. But we also had evacuated Grandmother's Bay because of wildfire, and then we've also evacuated Sucker River, which was a threat to the fire. And then we evacuated our other communities because of the smoke. So there's another fire that's burning just south of Sucker River, and it's reached the community. So we'd reached the community yesterday, but it didn't do any damage. But it did do damage to some structures in Wadden Bay area, which is just south of Sucker River. So I know that resources are going to be going in there today to assess the damage in Wadden Bay area and also in Neven Lake. But Stanley Mission, which is one of my other communities, they came in and helped Sucker River, and then they worked all night with their fire trucks, and they were able to keep the community safe. And Grandmother's Bay, we have the Bryan fire that's been burning there since June 28th, when we evacuated the whole community. Wildfire management had to pull crews out of there to pull them into these two fires, the Egg fire and the Eli fire. So it's been a really busy month. And then we also had a fire in one of my other communities, which is Hall Lake and Sikitu and Clam Lake Bridge. Those ones were believed to have been human-caused fires, so we had to evacuate those communities also yesterday.
Chief, we appreciate you taking the time during what is obviously a difficult and busy time for you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, and we're really grateful for all the help. We're in an extreme situation, and we require extreme measures to be taken at this time.
Yeah, indeed.
So we need all the help that we can get.
All right. Tammy Cook-Searson is chief of Lac La Ronge Indian Band.